Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. We're gonna add to it, okay? It's a deal, and if you like rogues, you are in a great place to hang out. I'm glad you're here with us. Hey, I'm back with more Crafty Survivors. This game is coming out on March 15th, and it will be releasing in early access. And we're going to take a look at one of the newer characters that we opened up the other day. Currently doing a giveaway this week. I have a copy of this game to give to one of you. Summons a possessed piece of cloth that deals damage to enemies around you. Each enemy defeated has a 5% chance of healing one heart. That's awesome. We'll absolutely do that. So if you're interested in getting in on the raffle giveaway, I will pop a link to the video out there. Just be subscribed and leave a comment, and it gives you an opportunity to win a copy. And if you're seeing this late and you're going, oh gosh, I'm late, it's okay, because we give away a video game every single week, at least once a week. If we can do it more often, we do. So you've got many more opportunities to win some cool rogues. All right, what do we have here? Cutting Excellence summons giant scissors to damage enemies. I'm sold. Oh, and looks like there's a combo of some kind. So we'll have to see what that pops for us. Flowy Fabric adds 1 extra charge to the Style and Substance skill, which we do not have. Throws a needle in the direction you are aiming that damages enemies. When the needle reaches its maximum range, it will create a ground needle and attach its thread to you. That's cool. Yeah, so the other characters have a dodge roll mechanic. She does as well, but then she attaches thread to the ground that can do damage to the enemies. So that's really neat too. Prepares for 2 seconds to receive a buff that guarantees a critical hit on the next skill performed. While preparing, you cannot move or do any actions, but I don't know about that. I don't think we're ready for that one. Throws a giant yarn ball that damages enemies when it hits the ground. If you're hitting the ground, it will bounce to a nearby location and damage enemies again. That sounds great. I am really enjoying Crafty Survivors. All of these different characters that we've tried, and that's been 3 of them so far, they all play very differently. Increase the number of bounces by 2 additional times. That sounds worth it. Looks like we got a heart back on that one skill. Okay, Apocalyptic Fashion, the Cutting Excellence, Button Mayhem, and Reaping Cloth. We have... Do we have all 3 of those? I think we do. Yeah. Okay, so we definitely want to do this. We're going to be applying Curse, maybe. She's got some really cool capabilities. Okay, increase the chance of blocking an attack by 10%. Let's go 1 more button to Button Mayhem. I like those gigantic scissors as well. I figured we'd hit one of the stages that we've already beaten at this point to kind of get a better feel for what her skill set looks like, and then we'll go into one of the newer stages next time. I am joined today by my esteemed colleague, Cup of Coffee. I've got a nice cup of dark roast going. This is a bag called Evergood, and it's actually Norwegian. I can't read any of the words on the bag. It's quite exciting. But it's a great cup of coffee. I'm enjoying it. So if you've got something in your cup today, cheers to you. All right, I think these little guys are gonna sneak up on me here. Increases the chance of applying curse by 15%. Let's go with this. Let's try and dash on out of here. I knew we were gonna take a hit. Decreases skill cooldown. That would be nice. It does take a while to get those scissors out again. All right, here we go. Nice opportunity for a sip of coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. Nice bold flavor. Did I mention that I also have a new coffee grinder that came? I was talking to my brother, and he is also a coffee enthusiast, and he heard about my hand grinder, the hand burr grinder that I was talking about a week and a half or so ago. And he heard that there was a metallic taste happening in my coffee, and he decided that I couldn't have that happening. And so he actually sent me an electric burr grinder. And so I've added that to my coffee area. And of course, you know, my wife says to me, you know, you're the only coffee drinker in the house, and you're starting to take up all this space. Look at this. You've got like your own little coffee bar. And I looked up at her and I said, well, yes, I do. I guess you're correct in that. How nice for me. Yeah, I think she was kind of saying it like, you know, like it was a bad thing. But that's okay. That's okay. I quickly went back to taking a look at the phone and probably seeing what was what out on Twitter. All right, decreases skill cooldown by 5%, adds 1 extra bounce. Let's do that. All right, we were able to get a heart back, I think. Uh-oh, needed our dash there. Oh, that is the boss guy, isn't it? I think it is. Perfect. So this thing will do a very fine roast if that's what you're looking for. It'll do a medium. It will do a larger crumb if you want to do a French press, you know, more of a coarse grind. A larger crumb. What am I saying? Anyway. Hey, that was a lot of resources. That's great. Okay, looks like we did pretty well. 5,600 in gold. Nice. Should we take a look real quick? Oh, look at this. We opened up stage 4B. Oh, we should probably check that out. Let's go to the village real quick and see if there's anything we can do here. Oh, looks like we can increase the attack speed. Oh, I take that back. We do not have enough gold. Okay. Because math. All right. Well, we'll make that simple. We'll just go right to 4B. And I think we're going to stick with the Seamstress here. I quite like her capabilities. All right. You know, my wife and I took in the final episode of Season 1 of The Last of Us last night. What a journey that show has been to watch. I have enjoyed myself so much. Let's go with the pointy pins to start things out. Maybe we'll go with more of a projectile-based build this time, if we can. Sometimes the game chooses for you. Alright, so we've got to beat 1,900 enemies this time. That's significantly more than last time. I will say that I think they absolutely did that story justice. I think that we all had our fears. You know, anybody that loves The Last of Us dearly, I think we all had our fears, you know. Why mess with something that is already perfection? For me, at least. Alright, we'll go with that. That seemed to work well last time with the hearts. But I have to give it to Pedro and Bella. My goodness. The acting on display, just incredible. And then you look at everybody else, all the other characters and actors and actresses that were brought in for the project, and I think everybody just absolutely nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Everybody came out to play. I think they realized how special of a project it was, you know? Okay. What do we want to do here? I do like the yarn ball. Sewing Journey throws a sewing hook in the direction you are aiming that deals damage to enemies in its path. If the hook hits a ground needle, it will latch to it and pull you in its direction. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Well, let's do that. Why don't we give that a shot? Perfect. I actually want to try this shocking threads. That sounds very interesting to me. Oh, it's already doing its thing. That's great. I am wondering what they're going to do for Season 2, because it does seem like they're going to do a Season 2. Let's go with this. Reduce that skill cooldown. And I guess Bella is not going to be back for Season 2, which is interesting. Increase the number of uses of this skill by 1, or we could enhance the shocking threads. I think I'd like to do that. Those little guys are tough. Okay. Throws a needle in the direction you are aiming. Oh, here we go. Here's our ground needle now. We needed that. I was waiting for that one. Okay, perfect. Go grab those juicy reds. They're worth a lot. Increase the number of bounces, increases skill damage by 20%, increases attack speed. Adds 1 additional charge to the sewing snipe. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, wow, that was cool. That was really neat. She just kind of took off like a bat out of hell. Let's do this. It's powerful and it gives you a heart back occasionally. So I'm definitely on board with that. Okay, Reaping Cloth. Increase the number of uses of this skill by 1. Pointy pins. You know what? Let's go with the Reaping Cloth again. Ah, that's really neat. Okay, summon lightning bolts on ground needles connected to electrified threads, dealing 500% damage to enemies around them. Sold. Wow. Oh, that is fantastic. All right. The threads do damage in shorter intervals. When creating a new ground needle or hitting an already existing one, a lightning bolt will happen, dealing 250% damage to enemies around it. Yep. Sounds splendid. Wow, the level ups are flowing in. Adds 1 extra charge to the style and substance skill. I don't think we want this one this time, but let's see. Well, we don't have the yarn ball, do we? No, we don't have the yarn ball. Okay, we'll just decrease cooldown then. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we're at about 600 out of the 1900 we need. Still got a long way to go. Things are going to amp up along the way, but I'm not too worried yet. Are you worried? Don't worry. Don't worry. The threads do damage in shorter intervals. Perfect. Oh yeah, they're not kidding. Wow. Figure we'll put some additional threads out there, because why not? Decreases skill cooldown by 20%. Increases crit hit chance, magnetic radius. Okay. Let's go with this sewing journey one. Ooh, a little bit of a hit there. That's okay. I'm sure we'll bring the heart back. Let's go with this thimble armor. It seems to pop up often. Are you noticing that more and more often we're not around the enemies when our red scarf pops out? Okay, the needle calls lightning bolts as it travels. That's ridiculous. Spawns an electric impact that deal 200% damage to enemies around when reaching a hooked ground needle's location. Wow. Okay. Holy moly. Now we gotta take care of these little guys. Increase the number of uses of this skill by 1. Static electricity electric effects have a 30% chance of causing stun on enemies. Boy, we have so many of them out there. Why wouldn't we go with that? Oh, it's working. Okay. Let's not die. We're down to 1 heart. Oh, goodness. We need our scarf to grab us a heart. Or yarn. I keep calling it a scarf. Let's see. Reaping Cloth. That's the one I mean. Increases skill damage by 50%. Let's do it. Holy moly. Okay. Hey, we got a heart back. Love to see it. Wowee. A lot of stuff popping off. Got another heart back. Okay. Increase the number of uses. Let's do that. Guess that thing's still at level 2. We are at 1,100 of the 1,900 we need. We're getting there. We are getting there. 3 hearts. Okay, back to 4 hearts. Love it. That electric on the sewing line is just fantastic. 2 additional pins are thrown. Increases the damage dealt to enemies when going to a hooked ground needle's location to 300%. You know, I think we're gonna go with the pointy pins. Let's grab this freebie. Oh, beautiful. It's 1 additional charge, and hitting an already existing ground needle calls a bigger and more powerful lightning bolt that deals 375% damage. Wow, along with 1,400 gold, that's tremendous. I think we've hit a really good combination of skills with the Seamstress here. I know we don't have the gigantic pair of scissors this time. I did like that as well, but I think that there's something to be said for the power of the electricity. Increases the damage dealt to enemies when going to a hooked ground needle's location. Oh, we gotta do this. Electrified threads that deal 750% damage. Wow. Alrighty. Thinking to myself, do I dare take a sip? But now we have an opportunity. Cheers to you. Increases magnetic radius. What do we got here? Enemies only need to be hit by the skill to give a chance of healing, and increases the number of uses of this skill by 1. Yes. Yes, I think so. Oh, there's a chest too. Wonderful. Okay, but I don't have the... Oh, they're talking about this thing. I do have... Oh, I'm a goat. I am a clueless goat. It's okay, though. I thought they were talking about that gigantic yarn ball that we had last time. All right. I see what they're saying now. Hey, we're at about 1,500 out of the 1,900 we need. And we have full health. And I'm feeling pretty good about this run. I gotta tell you what. Let's get crazy with this sewing line here. Start popping it out everywhere. Holy moly. Okay, the damage caused does not reduce for every bounce anymore. Well, now that we know what the hell it is, let's do it. Okay. So you'll have to let us know in the comments if you're planning on picking this up. This game is out in early access tomorrow. If you're interested in checking it out, I will have a link in the video description. And I want to thank the dev again for allowing me the opportunity to have a copy of the game to show off. Because I think it's fun. I'm excited to see what else is going to come. Oh, we've got a boss. We have a boss. And I am thankful that we've got the stun capability, because this boss is fast. Almost got stuck on that tree there. Hey, that was great. Perfect. I like how all the resources float to you automatically. Wow. We were super powerful there. We really were. Oh, look at this. Well, let's at least see what this is. Oh, hey, that's the thing. That's the thing that we needed last time. Very cool. All right, so let's go use the thing, shall we? Where was that thing? Nope, not there. Is it here? Yes. Next level can be visited by a wandering merchant. Let's do it. What do you think the wandering merchant does? Let's see. Wandering merchant unlocked. Can be visited by an item trader. Okay. Well, folks, this is a game called Crafty Survivors. This is out in early access on March 15th. If you would like a chance to win a copy of the game, take a look at that video from yesterday on Crafty Survivors. You'll be able to see the other two characters as well. And be subscribed and leave a comment on that video. And then on the 15th, I will pick one of you to win a copy. So we're at the point in the video where we have to say goodbye. Let's do this again sometime soon. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every single time. And you know what else? We'll give away a video game at least once a week this entire year for all 2023. And, I think we're going to probably continue growing as a community. And I think we'll probably continue doing giveaways well into the future because I love doing them. So thank you for all of your support. And we'll see you again soon out there. You be well.